Hello and welcome to the NHL podcast.
I'm Noah.
I'm Hamish.
And I'm Logan. And today we have special guest Shay.
I'm Shay.
He is Shay.
You are Shay.
Today's episode is entirely about food, but I just want to say a quick sorry. And this is entirely my fault for fucking up this episode like 2 other times.
Yes, screw you, Logan.
Yeah, man. Honestly.
So yeah. So Shay, what experiences do you have with like really gross food?
Well, I have a lot of experience with. Is my mic even on? I have a lot of experience with really gross food. For example, in England, a lot of the butchers around there, they had haggis, right? Everyone knows what. You guys know what haggis is.
Yeah, I know what haggis is.
It's like a sheep's stomach.
I've had a
Yeah,
haggis
sheep's
before.
Shove stuff
stomach.
inside, right?
With stuff inside,
And
yeah.
They boiled it. All right, so like, it sounds really bad, and listen, that's because it is. All right.
Just straight up.
Yep. If you're ever gonna eat it, just either put like a plastic wrap on your tongue, or like put a lot of salt on it, or just do both. So like, if it is like a breach, you can detect it immediately. So like, you don't die of sheer disgust the moment you take a bite.
See, I've had a Scottish haggis before, and it wasn't actually that bad for my taste buds when I was like 11 and had maybe a 1 or so.
Yeah, but that's a Scottish haggis. This was a British haggis.
That probably would have been
Have
shit.
you seen British people? This is what their food does. That's what their food does to them, man.
Let's just add racism into this episode.
What do you
why
mean
not?
racism? They're British. They coined the term, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen or heard of mountain oysters?
Oh, you mean the
No.
Rocky Mountain oysters?
No, I mean mountain oysters.
Oh, yeah, those.
You know, I can't remember which animal, but it's either
It was a
sheep or
bull's testicles, right?
bull's testicles, yes.
Yeah, that's it. No, I have not had them.
I haven't had them either.
I
but-
will deny any time I've had an animal's balls in my mouth. I'm just saying.
It sounded so wrong.
That's because it is.
Have you heard of black pudding?
Oh, actually, that's
Yes, I have heard
delicious.
of that.
It's really good.
What animal's blood is it? Is it a sheep's blood?
It's whatever blood is on hand. Like, for all we know,
It could be human blood.
no, that's not what I was thinking. But like, you know mosquitoes. What if they're like just harvesting blood from black pudding? Ooh, conspiracy theory episode. Ooh.
Ooh. Might have to get you back for that then.
Oh no.
Another
You're
episode.
just gonna listen to my deranged ranting for like a good 5 minutes before I get dragged out by like the blue hat the UN or something.
When Shay goes on like rants, he just goes and goes, and it is
Yeah.
some of the funniest shit ever. So that could be like a really funny episode that we just decide to do just for fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why fucking not?
Also, speaking of horrible food, I saw Hamish not eating a mince and cheese pie. Like,
He was eating a mince cheese.
it was a mince pie.
Okay,
Not a
I
mince and cheese.
I eat-
Horrible person.
I eat mince and cheese pies. I just prefer the school pies that are not mince and cheese because the mince and cheese
Pathetic.
pies
Pathetic.
at
Pathetic.
school suck.
What's the matter, buddy? Afraid of cheese or something?
No,
Afraid you'll cut it?
Huh?
no, I just don't like the cheese that the school has, and I prefer other pies that have cheese in them.
You know the school doesn't make the pies?
Yeah,
I know they
you
don't
realise
make the
that.
pies, but the pies they get suck.
All right, guys.
Well,
so,
then how
like,
about you just like don't go to the canteen? How about you like?
Do you want me to starve?
I thought this
No,
was
you
supposed
can
to be
make
about
your
gross
own
food.
pie.
Yeah, you can make
you
your own
expect
pie.
me to go through the effort to make food?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My
yeah.
mum packs all my lunches.
Oh,
But
your
she's sick
mummy.
right now.
Oh, your mummy
Your
packs all
mummy.
your
She's my
lunches,
mummy.
Yeah?
You know, I get up at like 7 a.m. every single morning and
That's
make my.
BS.
Shut the fuck up. I get up around about 7 to 7:30
7:30.
on most days, and I still manage to make my lunch, have 6 Weet-Bix, and like even have a cup of tea, and I am
And like on
dressed
the
and
way to
everything
school,
ready for
you
school.
still have
Same.
time to harass any minority you see on the way. So
Exactly.
Problem is, right? I'm too fucking lazy to cook cook food.
And anyway,
You
like,
don't even have to cook.
Okay, I cook the dinners. Okay, I do dinner,
Yeah, I
but
do
my mom
dinner
does
too.
the
What do you
lunches.
make?
HelloFresh, so mix.
Oh, you
Oh,
pathetic.
you pathetic imbecile.
oh, speaking of dinner,
It's nice being on the show, guys.
you guys know Hell's Pizza?
Yeah, Hell Pizza's fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
That,
but
like,
like-
the
Ken, go away.
Like,
Go away, Ken.
fuck off!
I have no
It's not
say in
your
this.
episode.
Count the spit out. Count the spit out.
So like last night, I had Hell's Pizza for dinner, right?
Yeah.
And they had this one pizza. It was like a seafood pizza. It was called like the Abyss
Ooh.
or something edgy
That-
like that.
Ugh.
Right? Yeah, I know, right? And I shit you not, I went to go take a bite out of it, and a piece of calamari that was on it wiggled.
Ugh.
I mean, fishes and like other muscle-based animals. In fact, all of them have muscles. The muscles do still have like their reflexes and stuff.
You still have
No,
reflexes.
if that's only if you give electric stimulant to them.
Yeah, but you can like
Oh,
if you
that's
go to like a fish market in Asia or somewhere, like
And
a
they'll-
market,
yeah, and they'll
you will
still
see
be
a lot of.
breathing.
Yeah.
They won't be breathing. You'll just see their muscles still have like an old. I think old people do it when they're dead. They have like spasms and stuff when they're dead,
Yeah,
and it's
they'll
just their
open their eyes and
muscles.
sit
It's just
up.
their muscles reacting to stuff.
You know,
Yeah.
my granddad did something really odd when he was like on his deathbed. So
Yeah.
like after like the doctors resuscitated him temporarily, of course, he got
Did
up
he
and
live
said,
when he was
"There's
on his
nothing.
deathbed?"
There's nothing on the other side. Be afraid. Be very afraid." And then
What
died.
the fuck? Oh my god.
That's so
He
scary.
always was a prankster. I hope.
No, but like, what do you regularly have like fish, seafood
Yeah.
on your pizza?
No, I mean yeah, but no, like anchovies though. But like,
Anchovies.
Okay, buddy.
alright. So like, I got some more like gross food that I know about. So I've been around the world a little bit. I know
Yes.
some pretty weird places. Like
America.
No,
people
it's those
started
Russian
speaking
women.
Arabic to me one time when I was in Egypt because I looked like your average generic, Egyptian person. When I am in fact not. So I was just like hearing Arabic spoken to me, and I was like, "Hello, I am British person, yes." Ha 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 ha. Don't make me buy anything, please. All right. So moving on, like Greenland. You guys know
Greenland?
about Greenland and Iceland?
I
Yes.
know that
One's
their names
green and one's ice.
And
yeah.
Yes,
not-
history pranked
but,
us.
like, the
Yeah.
best thing about them
No,
is
it's the Vikings
it's
who
not,
pranked
it's not the
us.
fact
Yeah,
that their
close
names
enough.
don't make sense relating to which climate they have. It's their food. And you know why?
Why?
Alright, so I believe it was in either Iceland or Greenland. One of their famous delicacies is shark meat, right?
Probably
That doesn't sound
Iceland.
too bad already.
No, not
But
that bad. There's
I'm
some
not
pretty
done-
weird stuff.
I'm not
Yeah.
done yet. So after that, they basically haul it onto land, chop it up into little pieces,
And then sell
And
the
then
fins
they-
to the Chinese.
and then they bury it for like about a month or two.
Fermented dead shark.
Yeah, and then they dig it up and eat it.
What?
With
Supposedly,
no cooking.
yeah, I mean, they might cook it, but no, they don't cook it. But
What?
So
What
a
the
renowned,
fuck?
a renowned chef. Don't know his name. Is probably Italian. It sounded like Tony, but basically he tried it and he said, like the person that gave it to him said it was supposedly has the like most fishy taste you'll ever taste. And you know what he said about it? It was single-handedly the worst dish he'd ever experienced in the history of his career. Mind you, his career was like 30 years, so he must have had some pretty bad stuff.
Mm.
So just imagine that. You like catch a big shark. These sharks like can live for 300 years because they move so damn slowly, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
And then for whatever reason, like you want to invent a new dish. So you decide to cut the shark into hunks and then bury it. And then like you kind of just forget about it, right? And then a couple of months later, you're like digging around because you buried some treasure or something Icelandic, I don't know. And then like you just pick up this disgusting fermented shark meat that's probably covered in dirt, and then you put it in your mouth.
See, I would at least clean the meat and then cook it.
Welcome to Iceland.
But like, that is so insane.
Hey, I'm not even done yet. There's so many weird things. Like, I mean, this one isn't weird. It's just kind of cruel. There's a dish in Japan where they have the fish served up still alive, but cut into little pieces.
While
Its
it's
heart is still beating and it's still moving.
Oh,
And
Hamish, you
That's
look
like
like you wanted
torture.
to say something.
I mean, people don't think fish feel pain, but I'm still not sure about that. I'll have to experiment. I'm joking.
Oh my god, Ken.
And probably one of the strangest dishes. I swear, so many cultures have this thing where they just like burying random shit in the ground and digging it up
Eating it?
to eat.
I
So-
mean, like, here in New Zealand, we've got the Māoris, and we bury shit, but we at least wrap it and like
In
cook
tinfoil.
it
yeah,
at the
that's
same
like,
time.
Yeah, it's like an oven.
Yeah,
basically.
it literally
But
acts as an oven.
You're not
It's a
just
lot of
putting
science.
it in the dirt and leaving it there for like 3 months.
Just because you
It's-
can.
it's-
like,
Just 'cause you can.
It still tastes like dirt, though.
It's still. How dare you?
How
first of
dare
all?
you,
It
you
tastes
fucking
like
wanker.
Steam, mostly. And
All the flavor gets steamed off.
yeah, the flavor.
It's just dirt and steam. That's all it tastes like.
On it, I like personally. I actually quite like it because God love me a bit of soil and steam.
Yeah,
good for
same.
your bones, good for your immune system. Because you're literally eating dirt sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they didn't
sometimes.
prepare it right,
but like,
as I experienced at one point.
most Hungries, like, they wrap it quite well.
Yeah,
so
they wrap
you-
it really well
You,
most
you
of the
won't
time.
you won't really experience much dirt. The only thing like that you will experience most likely is when your meat, like we had a lot of
it
chicken.
just falls.
When it's at the top and it just doesn't get cooked.
Yeah. And the ones at the bottom, they're too cooked, so they're
Yeah.
like all weird and.
Like they might as well just have a layer of shit and then the food and then another layer of shit.
Yeah.
And you can only have one piece that's directly in the middle.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but moving on. So in China, they have a recipe called the 1,000-year egg.
Oh, yeah. Those are.
It's also called the black egg or the century egg or the millennia egg. But basically, what it is you like pickle an egg or something
For
Like-
ages.
for ages, and then you just bury it.
And then you eat it.
You you bury it for months or like maybe even years, and
And
then
then-
you just leave it.
And then when you dig it up, you eat it, and it's disgusting.
I mean, it might be good. I haven't tried it before. So like, I've tried rotten eggs before, and as you can imagine,
Why?
well, all right. So you guys know that one French dish where you get like eggs on top of a raw piece of meat and then you eat it, like a raw egg. as
Yeah.
Yeah.
well? That, but the restaurant was really bad. So
Oh.
yeah, I probably should have looked at the reviews.
Mm.
Speaking of really bad food, I actually tried to make some really nice food at home, and you know, Pack and Save.
Yeah.
Pack and Save. If you're listening to this, please don't sue like any of us for defamation or something like that. But we got some clams from there, right?
Yeah.
And those clams were advertised as being still living because they were like in the water and stuff.
Yep.
And I guess they put them in water, right?
Mm.
But I guess they didn't know that you kind of have to like move the water around if you want oxygen to be in it. So we
Yeah.
ended up kind of just getting like about 20 dead clams in a plastic bag
Oh my.
and then opening it up and then trying to cook it into some pasta.
Okay, well I'm sorry to cut you off, but
No,
we've
we
got it in the episode.
Yeah.
Trust me. So thank you
okay.
for listening, and thank you, Shay.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, no problem. I'll be here.